Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us that very first time, welcome. It's good to have you. And our topic for you today, it's the hidden cost of gym staff turnover. The hidden cost of gym staff turnover. Now, before we get into our topic today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can to as many people as I can across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business to that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then for you folks who are looking to open a new gym, you need funding. You're looking to acquire a gym, you need funding. You have an existing operation, you might need some working capital. We can help with working capital and funding for $50,000 up to $400,000 in funding. It is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. And the basic qualification for the program, it's a 680 credit score or better in all three credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and then a minimum income of $50,000 per year, each of the two previous years. Check out the links below under financing and funding for more information on that program, as well as other financing options, to help you grow and develop your business. And so with that said, let's get into our topic, and it's the hidden cost of gym staff turnover. And this is one of the things, in talking to gym owners, really across the globe, the issue of staffing. How do we get more people? How do we keep the ones we have, and things of this nature? And one of the things that does not always get considered is what is the cost of turnover? Because if we can limit the turnover, you don't have the issue of having to hire, plus you don't have these hidden expenses that are starting to come up on you. So, listen up on some of this and see if we can kind of take a look at this, and maybe it changes our perspective in terms of how we hire, how we train, how we onboard, what our culture's like, what that benefit package looks like, because there can be a lot that can go into this, and the cost to do all this, may indeed be significantly less than the cost of turnover. And so number one on my list, and again, this comes from, talking with other gym owners. Oh yeah, I lost my manager, I lost one of my key people. Well, what'd they lose? They lost an awful lot of productivity. And there's a lot of independent clubs out there. I mean, they're solely dependent upon that one person that really, maybe not produces, but they handle really well who comes in. And in some cases, maybe they're producing. But you lose that key person, now you're going to lose that productivity. And can somebody else step in and do that? And, it depends on, systems and training and, a lot of variables in there, but a lot of lost productivity when you lose that key person. And you can check the channel for other videos on things that are related to this, because it gets back to training and onboarding and some other things as well. But lost productivity, that's the big one. That's probably the one we see first, and we want to be mindful of that. And part of this too is if we kind of know what the issues are, how can we address these things, in advance? Number two is employee burnout. And so what happens, you lose a key person or you lose a person, now more responsibility falls on everybody else. And now you run that risk of employee burnout. You run the risk of we're overextending them. We run the risk of, it's not fun anymore, and it starts to filter into your membership base, and now your conversions aren't as high, your referrals aren't as high, things of that nature. So, employee burnout, it's a major cost. It's a hidden cost of this, of when you lose people. Well, I'll just have Mary take on their duties. If it's a promotion and there's a raise in pay on that, maybe, okay? But we really want to be mindful of this, because what our job is, as that owner and manager, is we want to create an atmosphere that allows a motivated person to act. Next on my list, and of course, lost knowledge. Particularly when you lose experienced people. And I see this a lot when I get into, the turnaround situation where, the gym's been there for a while, it's had a lot of success, and it starts to dip, and now all of a sudden you're losing good people. So not only do you lose the productivity, not only do you have the potential of employee burnout, but now you have that lost knowledge. Because one of the things you can't train You can't train time in the saddle. You can't train just knowing where this is or where this is or how this works or what this process is. It takes time to do that. And when you have that brain drain, so to speak, that is a significant loss. It's one of the reasons I think that a lot of gyms, they try to hire that experienced person to come in because they hope that can be a ramp up. Doesn't always prove to be that way, but that's one of the reasons you look for that, is that quick ramp up. Next on my list, number 4 on my list of hidden cost of gym staff turnover, is the wasted time and money associated with finding a replacement. Now we have to fill this spot. Now we have to spend more time, more money to find that replacement. And so if that's you doing it, I mean, that's valuable time, right? And that's, valuable assets, right? That we're having to take to do this. And sometimes it can take a while. Okay, and plus, depending on, what else you have going on, where is it going to be on that priority list? And then last on my list of the hidden cost of gym staff turnover is the cost of training a new person. The cost of training them and the risk of a mishire. The cost of training and the risk of a mishire. So, hopefully we're training, right? And there's a cost there. Okay, there's a cost there, maybe in missed sales, missed opportunities, for us to take our time to do it, and all of that. And then the risk of a mishire. What if we didn't get it right? Okay, now I will say in all of these, there are solutions on how to handle these. Okay, what I want to bring to your attention is the cost of turnover. The cost of turnover is significant. It's not just, well, hey, I lost that person, I'm going to save some payroll. Here's some other things that can be associated with that, and many times are associated with it. So take a look at this, because one of the things we want to be able to do is we want to create a culture of differentiation, of where people want to go to work for you and they want to continue to work for you. And we want to have training programs and onboarding training and management training and a host of opportunities for folks that make your facility the place to work so you can attract the best folks. So take a look at this, see if it can help. Folks, again, my name is Jim Thomas. My company's Fitness Management and Consulting, and I appreciate you being here today. If you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Again, to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then again, for you folks who are looking to open a new gym and you need funding, you're looking to acquire a gym, you need funding, you're looking to expand your current operation, you need marketing, you need working capital, your existing owner, you need funding. We can help with funding from $50,000 up to $400,000 that is unsecured. There's no restrictions on use. Basic qualifications, 680 credit score in Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and minimum income of $50,000 per year. So check out the links below for more information on that program, and then additional opportunities to help provide financing for you to help you grow your business. So again, appreciate y'all being here, and we look forward to seeing y'all in that next video.